sometimes miss. Everybody can make their own list. It don't get much better than this. Well, I remember when I was younger, nothing ever seemed to satisfy. Now I'm older and wiser. All the years have opened up my eyes. Started out strong and I lost my way. Took a wrong turn in the road. When I look back on the lessons I've learned, there's only one thing I know. It don't get much better than this. The simple pleasures we sometimes miss. To love and be loved is the greatest thing. It don't get much better than this. You get weary on your journey. Life's troubles seem to drag you down. Complications, frustrations make you feel it's a waste of time. I believe we're just passing through. I'm never gonna be here again. You gotta make the most of every day and live your life while you can. Oh, it don't get much better than this. Simple pleasures we sometimes miss. The comfort of a friend when you're feeling down. Don't get much better than this. It don't get much better than this. Everybody can make their own list. A good old amp and a nice guitar. Don't get much better than this. Where you can keep your games and your fantasies. They never meant that much to me. To save the future, we must face the past. Try to make a good thing last. Yes, don't get much better than this. Everybody can make their own list. May not be cool, but sure feels right. Don't get much better. Don't get much better. Oh, don't get much better than this. Hey Lord, take a look all around tonight and found where my baby's gonna be. Hey Lord, would you look out for her tonight, 'cause she is far across the sea. Hey Lord, would you look out for her tonight, make sure that she's gonna be alright, things are gonna be alright with me. Hey Lord, would you look out for her tonight, make sure that all the dreams are sweet. Hey Lord, would you guide her along the roads and make them softer for her feet.
I thought it'd be a bit different tonight. Here we go. Sunday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man, he's sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets you my drinks free. He's quick with a joke, or he'll light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He said, John, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Oh, I know I could be a big movie star if I could get out of this place. La la la, la la la. La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Pretty good crowd for Sunday. Well, who knows? What are you doing?
Trying to get myself in shot. There we go.
Trying to get yourself in shot?
Yeah, it's important.
Not to me, it's not.
Well, I think it is.
Not
to
in the middle of
everyone
a
else
song.
out there. I think it's
you
very
don't play
important.
around. I think 3 years, and you're still playing around in the middle of songs. Now, can I just express to you that here I am, I'm ill as. I've just taken 2 more paracetamol. I just got out of bed at, what time was it? 3? What was it? Actually, it was 4 o'clock.
About 4
it was
o'clock,
4 o'clock.
yes, in time for lunch.
In time for... It wasn't lunch, was it? It was whatever it was. And I'm feeling like, well, let's not describe it. Let's just
like a
say
man
it
with
is
a really nasty coffee,
cough
heady,
and cold and I'm
coldy,
feeling
sinusy thingy.
head. And I got out of bed for you.
He did.
All right?
He did.
For you. For
He
you.
did.
All of you. All
He did.
17 people out there. I got out of bed for you. All right? Now, we've got all kinds of weird and wonderful things that have happened in this room. Can you flick the camera over to the piano, please? That's that. Give us the Sony cam.
Yeah, they're all spotting the new camera angles.
Look at that. And look at
There
now.
it
Flick over to the
is.
piano. You see that one?
Yeah, go do it again. Do it again.
I'm not playing a tune, I might hasten to add.
No one's noticed.
But here we go. Demonstrate that.
Okay, and as Karen Bates said, the work of fiction has been diverted from already.
Already. And so, It's a pretty good crowd
What a lovely crowd.
for a Sunday.
Yes.
A familiar crowd.
Yes.
And
My lovely friends.
the manager, she gives me a smile.
I do.
It's ain't enough. You should be able to play the piano by now. It's been 3
I know.
years.
What am I doing?
Because she knows, ultimately, after 3 years, she is absolutely convinced that it's me. They've been coming to see, to forget about life in all its entanglements that are for a while. Oh, and that is with all my kind of stuff.
No,
All
you're
right,
a
all
hero.
my stuff going on.
You're a hero.
Oh, and I've got to sing Crucifixion as well on Wednesday.
Friday.
I go, put in hot watch. They'll be literally blowing their noses in sympathy in the audience, won't they? Go, oh,
No,
holding
they
their
won't. They'll be
throats.
loving every second.
They've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. Oh, and the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone, it smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? La 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 la. It's a question I've often asked. What am I doing here? La 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 la. Last time now. Here we go. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Celebrates where we are after all this time. These are the moments that we love so well. Precious moments caught within a spell. All too soon our lives, they fade away. These are the moments that we wish would stay. And if I had my life to live again, I would choose to be with you, my friend. Time moves slowly, yet it goes so fast. And who knows how long the tears will last. So cherish deep within you the love you get today. Tomorrow steals that away. Tomorrow steals that away. that we long to tell. When we're old with not too much to say, we'll have memories that we made today. We'll have the memories that we made today. A beautiful song that actually encapsulates everything that we're about today.
It does.
Because it says, precious moments caught within this spell, moments that we wish would stay. And there were so many moments over these 3 years that were precious moments for people and painful moments. There's a dichotomy of living and life. But all through this one, and I'm just going to sing another song straight away, pretty much, is we try to provide for you in the depths of despair for many, and at least unsurety and lots of fear, we try to provide a little bit of smiling. Smile, 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 smile. Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through you. Oh, smile, 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 smile. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Oh, light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on smiling. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you all just smile, 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 smile. This Mark Edwards on piano, Arnie Soji on bass, and Darren E. Beckett on drums. giving you smile. That's what I'm talking about. Do you know, it was difficult those days. You remember back when, and many people have been remembering over the time. Do you remember, Sue? Do you remember the first time?
I do. I do.
Go on, tell me your recollection.
I was sweating buckets. It was.
You were. I remember how you were terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible because the pressure was on. Jonathan was sitting at the piano and doing what he does so brilliantly, but I knew that he was relying on me to get the tech right, and I just not have a clue. I just was relying on somehow making it work, and I remember thinking, this is just too difficult for me. I can't do it. But then what was astonishing was that you sat and played for an hour and a half, I think it was. It was about an hour and a half. And I was watching,
sitting right here.
And I was watching the counter going up and up and up of people tuning in, watching, and then the comments started coming in. And Rob Barron mentioned that he was in hospital with COVID, and so suddenly everyone was saying, "Well, we'll pray for you." And
yeah, welcome, Rob Barron. Robin died tonight.
It was.
It's a memory, isn't it?
I can remember sitting down on the sofa afterwards, and you saying, "Well, how was it? How was it?" And I said, "Do you know what? I think something amazing has just happened, but I have not a clue what." And little did we know.
I think actually that one of the things that Rachel and I were discussing last night when we were Rachel sitting down, she's hopping around and doing various other things. She'll come on.
As only Rachel can.
Was that actually you can come here right now?
Oh, you're in the great grand seat. Off you go.
Yeah, go and sit down here. We were just reflecting on what I did was everything that I could do in a show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and it was I just did everything.
Yeah, it was sort of like put the MacBook in front of us and then just go on with your one-man show. I think we worked out with the songs that you did. And then after that you just did requests. And
Well, I started getting requests, but it was difficult. When you were sitting back in Barrow watching this on your Mac, because you weren't in control then, were you? You weren't mirroring.
No,
it was
I was
all...
sat on the settee screaming at it because it was sort of, I spent, 3 days sort of learning everything, and then we got it working the night before. Fine. I thought, I'll improve the quality and stuff like that. I ruined it. I wrote this down. I ruined it, and we'd got.
Are you in picture? I don't think you're in picture enough. There we go. Yeah, the other way. That's it. That's it.
There we go. That's better.
And so, you ruined it by trying to improve the technical stuff.
But it's all like trial and error, like trying to do it via Messenger, video calling, and.
No. And that was it. We had our phones, and at the time, and we were just relying on Rachel to just tell us what to do, because I just had to keep playing, and Sue had to try and adjust the camera or adjust the. But bearing in mind, at that time, all we had was a MacBook Pro, which is with a little capture device.
This
capture
is what we're
means
using for Zoom
what
at the
we're using Zoom for now. This very same thing, and its camera isn't very good, so it doesn't capture, and it's very slow. Whereas what Rachel's done now is, if you look around, and you can't look around.
Is your microphone on?
It should be on.
Oh.
It should be on.
Oh, it's on. It's on now. Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Just to repeat what you just said, because it was on mute.
Was it on
No,
mute?
it wasn't on mute. It just wasn't very loud.
Just
right,
turn
go
me
on
up.
then.
Yeah,
So,
I'll just change you off.
so
It's all right.
it
I've
was.
learned how to do that at least.
you were there because I want to get on with the show, but I just wondered how difficult it was watching.
It was very difficult. Like, my tech head just goes off the roof. Like, if something's not right, I want to make sure it's right. And if I'm involved in something, trying to get it improved, and so it's like it's seamless, like as a show.
Yeah.
And now it's sort of, we did it for about 5 weeks, and then iPhone as usual, as we've talked about before, and then just gone to a current system, but it's like keeps building and building.
What we have to listen out for is Rachel saying, "I've been thinking."
Yes, now what she's
And
put
that usually
is
involves tech of some kind.
what she's put is little trackers, because you'll see, those of you who know cameras in when you work in the BBC or whatever, is when they do 5-camera shoot. If you're doing a 5-camera shoot, the only one you want to look at is the one with the red mark on the top. And so she's put little trackers on here so I can see what cameras. I was just trying it there. And in fact, one of them has already gone offline. So
Again.
and that's,
Again.
yeah, so it keeps. So that's the nature of tech. Is so that you all understand out there that it's not a straight line, is it?
No, it's not a straight line. Like, I came down Thursday night, and then first thing Friday morning I was in here, locked in, and
locked her in the room, made sure that she
Stripping it
just.
down.
Well, I mean, basically, I think I was out somewhere. That's right. I had coffee with Cindy. When I came back, the entire contents of the Steinway Room were in our lounge.
Literally, I emptied it.
Completely.
It's quite scary because it's the first time we've actually stripped it all out from the beginning, and each time's like being adding on.
Well, we were too frightened to do it before, weren't we?
Yeah.
But I think actually that we're very aware that this would not be, and I just want to say this right now, it would not be a show that it is, and we were talking to John Grilly today.
No. It would not be the show it is. No. It would not be the show it is without Rachel just sitting up there patiently, just getting on with the tech, or training me how to do it so that when she wasn't available, it could still go ahead.
You've done extremely well.
Yeah. Right, we're going to get on with this show now. Well done, Rachel. Hop around, and nice to have you in. Nice to have you in, girl. And also Claire and Ben, we'll get you in a bit later on if they're listening. We'll get you in a bit later on just to say hi, and your contributions over the time have been exemplary. Not least of all, just getting things, the graphics constantly and all the bits and pieces, and that was a real thing. And to say nothing of Ben's contribution as Spaceman, and we're going to have him back in, I think.
Rachel's just going to do a bit of techie stuff here. Oh, okay. Just making sure that we're not dropping out as much as we were. This is what I couldn't do the other day.
Right, so she's dropping what's called dropping the bit rate.
Okay.
Dropping it in
hopefully we
Facebook.
shouldn't be losing too many of you at any moment. The question I want to just pose to you is what your favourite memories are of the last 3 years.
We're not streaming. What's happened?
We've lost it completely, have we? Oh yeah, we're still on Say Nothing of Ben's contribution as Spaceman. Okay, are we coming? Yes, okay, I think we're coming back now. So what we want to know is what your favourite memories are of the last 3 years, because I know that many of you have different ones. And the other question I want to put to you is there anyone, apart from Erica and David Clegg, who have seen every show live? Not on catch-up, but live. Yes, I know you have.
I've seen every show.
I know you have.
No, I have.
I'm not sure that
you haven't.
Have you?
No, you haven't. You've been at work.
So, two things. If you've seen every show live, let me know. And if you can remember and just type in any sort of really special memories that you've got.
Okay. Now,
All right.
I think, are we still on or are we off?
We're on.
Well, I just wanted to say, when I started, I did everything that I could do. I didn't have much stuff. Not going out. Are we going out? No. Okay. Do you want to stop and start again?
Try now. Internet's not right. Right, I'm switching to Wi-Fi.
So it's Ethernet.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Tell me when.
Give us a sec. Connected. It's not happy.
No, just tell me are we on. I don't care if it's happy.
Try. Yeah, we could try it. Keep going.
So are we on?
Right, just keep going, I think.
Just keep going.
Yes? Are we on?
Yes, it's live. It's going.
Right, it's going live. Now, what's happened, everybody, is that the Wi-Fi is going absolutely berserk here. And, well, not the Wi-Fi, the internet is gone again. And so I hope this is on. Because I'd like to bring in John the Bounds. We've lost John and Margaret Bounds. I was going to... Sorry about this, guys. This is beyond our control, I'm afraid. This is internet gone mad. We didn't have this so badly whilst we were during the pandemic, did we? So here we are. It's all super. If not, then people will see it later on. John and Margaret, you're up in Derbyshire in a beautiful farm that we've stayed in, and actually many of the community have stayed in, haven't they?
Yeah, few.
And we've stayed there a couple of times when I was doing a show. And your hospitality is legendary. And we thank you for it. But why did you join, first of all, the JV Live from the Steinway Room? What happened? What made you join?
Well, in the first place, we'd seen you at Spring Harvest, and we'd booked you to appear at our church, St. John's at Walton. And because of COVID, the booking was postponed for 6 months. Then it was postponed again. In the process, we were in touch with you, and just exactly how we knew that you were going to do the online thing, I'm not quite sure. But we tuned in, and we enjoyed it wonderfully, and have joined you ever since. I think we might have missed 2 in total out of the entire session.
I think you were swimming in the meadow somewhere, weren't you, or something? I think at that time, I think you were swimming in lovely warm water when the rest of us were freezing here in Great Britain. What was it? Why did you tune in? Because was it for community? Did you want? What were the reasons that you ended up tuning in, apart from knowing me or knowing of me?
Every show's been an absolute delight. Everything, every part about it, we've thoroughly, and we just want to say a huge thank you to everybody. It just reminded us tonight, Rachel, Claire, Ben, especially you and Sue. It's been amazing. So I wouldn't change anything at all. And now COVID's finished. It's such a delight and a joy at the end of every Sunday. Sundays are busy now. In the evening, to sit down and enjoy the show.
In our lives, because church was shutting down, or it hadn't already shut down, so we were watching.
Community aspects of it, because it did become quite a broad-based community. It wasn't a church; it was like a church in the sense that it came together on a Sunday evening. But it was like but the community aspect meant that it reached out to people who were churched and unchurched, wasn't it? Yeah. And very much faith and no faith, as we used to say. What?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that really appealed to us because we're not exclusive in our faith, Margaret and myself. We've got lots of friends who are not Christians, but who we're sympathetic with. We enjoy life together. And the idea of creating a community where, whether you've got a faith or not got a faith, or whether it was a different faith from ours, that we could be together, that we could join in something together. And I mean, one of the classic things for me is I tend to wake up at about 3 o'clock in the morning and come downstairs and read my Bible, and I'll log on, and there will be quite often an emergency somewhere in the community where people say, well, you pray for us. And of course we pray. And you find that whatever time of the day or night it is, when somebody puts a request for prayer, within moments there are 3, 4, 5, 6 or more people praying. And that's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fantastic. And it's linked with people who are faith and no faith, who actually value that prayer, whatever they perceive that to be. It becomes something that becomes a comfort to them, whether they're a faith or no faith, and we're very grateful. John, we're going to have to start stuff all over again, but we just thank you for your presence with us, and we look forward to seeing you in person at some point over the next year. God bless you, and thank you for joining us.
All right.
Love you lots. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Is that we're offline now? Are we off? Can somebody tell me, please?
Hello everyone. If you can hear this coming through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down all the streams and give me 2 minutes to restart. Look out for your notifications and we'll see you back very shortly.
Okay. See you in a minute, we hope.